Ladies and gentlemen, Ozzy Stern here, Leak Project. How the heck are you? It's that time again. Leak Project's craziest comments, and it doesn't get any better than this. Get ready to have your mind expanded. The first one starts off with Christian fundamentalist and coveter of Armageddon, Bobby S. Bobby says, I am so excited for the last days to happen. Well, Bobby, you kind of missed the whole thou shall not covet, commandment number 10. Man, I'm telling you, thou shall not covet Armageddon. All right, pretty simple. I mean, it's funny how people call me a fearmonger here, and I'm the crazy one. Oh, the irony. And then Bobby S. comes back and says, hell is placed where the people that disrespect Jesus go and don't care for him. So be careful. That's where people that don't obey Jesus go. Sounds pretty scary. Now, Harvey P. says, once you're sent to hell, there is no coming back. You speak as though you have a choice to appeal your sentence. Explanation point. Well, Mr. P., you sound like a brainwashed fundamentalist that clings to a fear-based religion. I hope you enjoy your sentence, Harvey. Have a great day. And then, I'm a fortunate, says, I take it by your comments, Rex, that you do not believe in the Bible as being true. Is that correct? Well, let me just read to you a couple passages of the Bible. I permit no women to teach or have authority over men. She is to be kept silent, Timothy 2:11. And the King James Version is, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. How about this one? A bitch shall not enter into the congregational of the Lord. Into the congregational of the Lord. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the house of the Lord. Deuteronomy 23:2. So a bitch is someone who was born outside of wedlock, which means if you were born before your parents got married, then you wouldn't be allowed to go into church because you would be considered a bitch. So I hope that people out there that, maybe were born that their parents weren't married and you're going to church, well, you're sinning. So you're a sinner. So you got to go to church to be forgiven of your sins. Wait, you can't go to church. Dang it. How does that work? What do? You're already screwed. Now, here's another one. This one's a little bit darker. Actually, this one's about as dark as it gets. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Yeah, Psalm 137:9. So let me just read to you a few quotes from the Bible here. This is a few quotes. Let's go here. This is Mark 9:18. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive it out, but they were unable. Okay, here's another one. Isaiah 13:16. Their little ones also will be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses will be plundered, and their wives ravished. Hosea 13:16. Samaria will be held guilty, for she has rebelled against her God. They will fall by the sword. Their little ones will be dashed into pieces, and their pregnant women will be ripped open. This is Nahum 3:10. Yet she became an exile. She went into captivity. Also, her small children were dashed to pieces at the head of every street. They cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound with fetters. So, yeah, I'm going to pass on some of the Bible quotes. Don't really want to go there, but hey, whatever. So, then here's another one from Keep Peace. This is King Keep Peace. He thinks he's the king. He says, your theory of hell is erroneous. Once there's no way out. Jesus saves. Make sure to go to my church and give me 15% of your income, and I will ask Jesus to save you. Well, thanks, Keep. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you keeping the peace. You have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Now, this is from Bob. This is from Bob. You start to sound like that Illuminati fearmonger Alex Jones. 2,000 years ago, the hygiene conditions were deplorable. However, Jesus was able to cure them, all including blindness and the impossible only with faith and forgiveness of sins. Yes, that was us dead and suffering, but we have something they don't. We have a soul, and in it we can call the Holy Spirit to live in us. Once through persistent prayer and our actions, we can save our souls and reach God. This they don't want us to do. That's why they keep people preoccupied with work, politics, useless news, internet, social media, travel. After death, the person realizes all the time wasted in pursuit of an illusion and not Jesus, and not the treasures that hide inside of us. So, Bob, basically what you're saying is we need to quit our jobs, put all our fear in Jesus, and pray all day. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you looking out for us. Are you practicing what you preach? Did you quit your job and are you constantly praying? And is that how you're paying for everything? And is that how you are surviving? Is by prayer. Did you pray and that magically typed it? Is that what you did? It just magically appeared? Thank you, Bob. You have a great day, Bob. And then this is from Razor. Razor says, you full-on moron. You've just made up this shit to make a new video. You're a troll pal, and you need to be shoot down ASAP. Well, Razor, did you mean shot down? You're not the sharpest razor out there, are you? Boom! No pun intended, or was it? Razor, you remind me of you remember the Spish Shack man from Mad TV? You know the one that shaves with the Spish Shack 3000 razor? And he shaves off his chin? So, hey, look at the bright side. At least you won't have to shave again, right? Okay, buddy. Now, this is from Barry. Barry says, effing reptilians. Well, Barry, man, not all reptilians are bad, okay? It's the skin-walking ass-eaters you need to worry about. Look it up, man. No joke. Skin-walking ass-eaters. Now, this is from Daniel. Daniel says, who's the real fear porn star? I feel like it's you. Why are you so angry? If you were so angry, why aren't you doing something different? You have free time, I think you need to reevaluate and meditate on what exactly the highest truth is. Thank you, Daniel. Kumbaya, kumbaya, meditation. All right, I'm better. Thanks, buddy. All right, now, this is from Ball Ort Cloud Santa. This is from Ball Ort Cloud Santa. Ball Ort Cloud Santa says, if Yellowstone volcano ignites, white racist people migrate back to Europe. Okay, well, Mr. Ball Ort Cloud Santa, what about the non-racist white people? What about the people with more pigmentation in their skin? What happens to them? What about the racist people with more pigmentation in their skin? What about the racist unicorn elves? And what about those silly prejudiced leprechauns? What about the purple gremlin people that get wet after midnight and go all green reptilian like? What about them? Well, I think Ballort Cloud Santa could use a nice Christmas tree. And do you know where that Christmas tree should go, Ballort Cloud Santa? Well, I'll let you decide. Where do you want that tree? Sometimes the audience projects their fantasies into the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. And that's exactly what Steve C. did a couple of hours ago. Steve C. writes, step away from the internet, put down the meth pipe, and go play outside for a while. Then you've got Maddie. Yeah, okay, Steve. Chill out, buddy. I think Steve needs to have a cup of coffee so he can at least, comprehend more than 3 words per minute. Can you imagine this guy trying to type? He probably spent 35 minutes trying to type that. Put down the meth pipe, man. I'm going to get him there. Yeah, hit enter. He's going to get so mad when he sees this. I know it. It's going to hurt his feelings so bad. It's going to make him cry. I know it. Well, yeah. Steve, you have a beautiful day, buddy. Then this is from Matt DeLulo. This is from Matt DeLulo. Nibiru Anunnaki, LOL, lay off the crack pipe, Rex. Your mind is turning to moosh with two O's. Moosh with two O's. Now, Matt, did anyone ever tell you your last name, DeLulo, sounds like a combination of diluted dildo? Just saying. Crack, crack, crack. This is from CB. CB has an avatar of himself playing with his horse on his YouTube channel. You should check him out. CB, he's playing with a horse as his avatar. He says, dude, lay off the crack pipe. You can't have many brain cells left. Not that you had very many to begin with. That tinfoil hat isn't going to negate the effects of crack. Well, Mr. C, I appreciate your concern. Maybe you should lay off your horse's pipe. Hello, bingo, ding dong. Mr. C likes the C from the horse, if you know what I mean. Mr. C likes the C from the horse. All right, this is from Jesse B. Now, Jesse B, a couple of hours ago, actually turned off Mary Poppins and decided to watch YouTube. Now, fortunately for myself and those listening to this broadcast right now, he decided to watch one of the videos and leave his response. And this was his response in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen.
No plans, you have no evidence. All this doom and gloom on your channel actually makes me less scared because it's so much BS.
Jesse, I understand your concern. Please go back to your regular programming, your favorite movie, Legally Blonde, and your favorite TV series, Life with the Kardashians. Now, Silky Wizard. Silky isn't that silky. He's more like Velcro. He says, never seen such an effed up YouTube video. Well, Silky, if I had to wake up and look in the mirror with a mug like yours, I'd be pissed off too. So I'll let that one go. It's all good. Steve from Costa says, clickbait, where is the MS brain pick, pal? Where? Only an ant with the fungus strand coming out of its head? I have MS, and this is what my brain MRI actually looks like. Well, Steve, I never said there was an MRI image of anybody's brain. I'm sorry that it looks like a fruit tree is sprouting out from your cerebral cortex. Maybe you should try making a smoothie with it. Hello! Boom! Okay, this is from I Am the Antichrist. This channel's so dumb. If you took everything on here as fact, you would have so much shit to worry about that you wouldn't be able to live a normal life. Even if some of this shit is real, there is literally nothing you can do about it. Buddy, do you need a hug? Do you need a hug, man? Somebody give this guy a hug so he can just relax a little bit, please. All right, I'm going to turn off the fan because it doesn't work anyway. So, just noisy.
Nanu, nanu, nanu.
All right, so this is from Taurus. I mean, I'm telling you, you guys got to look through the comment section on leakproject.com because it doesn't get much more exciting than this. I mean, this is the real deal. Taurus says, damn LOL zombie soda and doo-doo in your food heated up to 350 for 2 hours and you have great zombie ass cheeks. Great zombie ass cheeks, 2 hours, 350, you're done. Henry says, you an idiot, that's a insect fungus, and it was from the Last of Us game for the PS4, so you're a effing idiot, and it wasn't just discovered, dumb feek. Well, Henry, I'm sure that your parents must be extremely proud of you. Good job, buddy. Good job. Now, Flirty Bird says, I heard the doves, you can run, but you can't hide, Rex. They are always watching you. Well, thank goodness it's not the crows. Sablanote says, Complete and utter waste of time. Then he says, horrible recording, bad music, beginning was way too long. This video is garbage, and to make matters worse, you are advertising Tiger Stream. I was advertising Tiger Stream, you guys. It was that bad. So, which, by the way, is the king of streaming media? Click the link in the video description box to get yours today. David Watson says, hey, Rex, good to see you again. Was fearing the worst for your podcast. Don't ever take the day off again. Keep up the good work. Love the scenery. All the best from Scotland. Right on, David. I appreciate that. Every once in a while, Rex needs a day off. And I would like to say, you can take our land, but you can't take our freedom! Yeah! Wanted to say that for a while. All right. Now we've got point 5 Moa says, this fungus goes a long way towards explaining cowardly liberal democratic douchebags worldwide. And I would have to agree with you. The solution to free energy is volcanoes and burning the dead. Got it. And that's from Ellie. That's what you took out of the podcast, man. It's funny, but come on. There's more to it, but that was funny. Now, Keep Peace again, he comes back and he says, the oil and energy industries are run by those who intend on the old system until it all runs out. They are not interested in your ideas. Good try, though. And I have to say to that, there is no try and do. Yoda knows there is no try and do. Boom, it's done. It will happen. It will happen. And Jesse B freaks out and he says, what does Jesse B says? Jesse B says, you have evidence that he doesn't? Where's that evidence at, man? I want to know. I'm freaking out over here because you're an idiot. Then he says, I just had a stroke and I can only do remote viewing sessions and I have to tell my computer what to say because you're too much and I can't handle it anymore. All right, well, I made sure to unsubscribe you. So you are free. Be free and live long and prosper. So that is the epitome of society, ladies and gentlemen. That is how beautiful society is today. Now, on that note, if you ever want to read some eclectic gems and some amazing opportunities, those are on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Clandestine Time Lord as well. It is a plethora and a diverse mixture of awesomeness. Ozzy Stern, filling in for Rex Bear, leakproject.com.